Tuesday, y'all. This is July 1st. So I was thinking last night, I was like, what am I going to do? Because I told y'all, I'm in this hard spot of, did I speak? I don't feel like I spoke like I was supposed to speak. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday. I really did not speak. I think I said hey, but that was it. My bad for being rude. Forgive me. We back. We are back. We are back. We are back. So I'm thinking last night, I was like, what am I going to do? I want to do something different. I want to get back to, y'all already know, I don't enjoy a weekly vlog because of the hours that it takes to produce one. It's sitting there going through everything. And so you're looking at a 5-hour process just for an hour vlog. And I'm just like, don't like it. Plus, I've been overshooting lately as well, and it's just like, okay, chill out. So we're going back to the daily vlogs, but I'm also like in that weird spot of it's July. Everything are coming back up and moving into this space, and so with that, Lord, I pray He make it home. Amen. And with that, it's just like, okay, what are we going to do? So I was like, let's go off of this theme of Joyful July. And so the first one was to do something that you loved as a kid. Okay, so in my mind, I said, I'm going to go fly a kite. But my mother bust my bubble. She was like, Brittany, they fly kites in March, April. Y'all, I did not know. I knew that April showers bring May flowers. I didn't know that March winds do something to something to something. I said, I ain't never heard that before in my life. I was ready. And I may still go to Five Below and get my little kite. They had them in stock for like $1. And I was like, I'm gonna go do it. And then as I'm looking at these trees, ain't nothing blowing. Oh, but the American flag is moving. Maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna go get my, what's the name? But I said the thing that I used to love to do was color. And so I am going to grab me a coloring book from Michael's, I believe, because I need to see, the American flag is moving pretty. Am I really finna do this? I did not bring the right shoes. I got on some slides. Because in my mind, I was going to run hard enough. In my mind, I was going to run hard enough to make my kite fly. And any extra wind would just be beneficial. First of all, it is hot as heck right now, so this may not happen. But am I about to do this after I get done with my session this evening? Y'all. Anyway, I'm going to go get a coloring book just in case this does not happen. But I'm loving how this is starting off, to just the joy of Joyful July, because it's the little things. It's the little things. And so, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I went through everything. Here was my mindset. I was like, Mom said, go get an easy bake oven. Do you know how expensive they are now for me to do absolutely nothing with? Because I can't eat anything that I'm about to produce in it. Man, but there was some good times. Good times. Let me know in the comment section, what was your favorite childhood thing to do? Because Mom was like, you can go make some mud pies. Girl, who? Not me. Yes, we used to do that. Then she was like, just go swing. No, I said, I could go to the park and go swinging. She was like, you could do a skip it. I did not realize that they don't make skip it anymore. They have a variation of it, but it is not my good old skip it. I was like, Mom, I'm going to have to be girded down. Because who finna record themselves bouncing like, no ma'am, no ma'am. All of the things have gone through my head. So I'm like, I could do a good coloring page. And then I was placing my Sam's order, and they had a coloring book devotional. And so of course I ordered it as well. But it won't be, I don't think it's gonna be here in time for me to do it, enjoy it, and post this today. So if not, it's okay. I will still drop it in on another day. But I'm like, sometimes you just need a little bit of joy in the middle of it all. And that is exactly where I am today. So let's kick off this Joyful July. And I challenge you to find the joy in the everyday, day-to-day. Like I am currently in the space and place. Hold on, y'all, because I need them to speed up. But I don't think that they are, so I need to fall back. Okay. I am trying to find the joy in the middle of a heavy moment. We lost one of our good seasoned saints that I love at church, and the weight of doing her program is on me. And I'm just like, okay, Lord, here we are. And so I have to be intentional in this moment to find the joy in some of the heavier moments. And it's just like, okay, here we are. So I challenge you as well. I'm not sure what life is throwing at you in this moment, or whenever you watch this. But I pray that you can find the glimmers that will carry you through, that will give you hope in the tough times. Baby, who did not lock y'all on me was me. My apologies. Got y'all just swaying. But yeah, that you find the joy and the hope in the middle of it all. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that right there. My heart feels full on that. Because there are moments that everything going on makes you feel like you are not gonna make it. It's gonna feel like, why keep trying? And I need you to keep trying in this moment, because better days are coming, brighter days are coming. And sometimes we just need the reminder that this is just a moment. It won't always be like this. Sooner or later, it will turn in your favor. So keep going, guys. I love you. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for watching. And I will pick y'all up somewhere along my journey. Okay, so I was not able to find a kite. A little bit disappointed. I did Five Below, Michaels. Was that it? Hobby. And none of them had a kite. So I guess it is officially a spring thing. And I did not know. See, the flags are moving. Whatever. I did have a good conversation with people asking for a kite, and they're like, I've not seen a kite in a while. I was like, see? Okay, I'm gonna go to Dollar General. Yes, I'm gonna go to the Dollar General. They very well may have a kite. But I did, okay, so with me not finding a kite, I did find Anne Frank. Nope, it is not Anne Frank, Brittany. Who is it? Lisa Frank. I found a coloring book for her. I didn't pick it up because it was too many small details. I don't need the tiny stuff. I need the bigger stuff. Otherwise, I won't want to color. I already know me. I saw a highlights find thing, a comparison book. I found 2 of those, and I got those from Five Below. And 2 other basic coloring books, and then mine will come from Sam's. I don't know what that one's to. I don't know what to expect because it only showed me the cover. And I'm going to do it with the markers. I think I do have some crayons at the house. I think I took the rest of my crayons to church though for the kids. But if not, I'm going to do it with marker. Now I'm trying to figure out, am I going to be on the floor and go over, or am I just gonna have a chit chat with y'all on it? I don't know. But it's been a fun little adventure to go find. It is hot outside. It's currently 95. I'm about to go home. What I did not grab before I left the house was some water. It's me second guessing, am I going to go to Brittany? You should just go home. I can let go of my dreams of the kite that I can. I did see one on Amazon. It just wouldn't be for today. All right, yeah, I'm gonna let it be. To the house we go. I was able to get water that we needed for the house. I was able to get chicken breasts on sale from Albertsons that went off. I just knew that they were not going to have them, and I was gonna have to get a rain check. I don't know why. I don't like asking for rain checks, but I don't. But I was prepared. I had worded myself. I had worded it like I had to play it over in my head. Like, hi, can I get a rain check for the chicken breasts that are on sale this week? That little simple line, I played it over in my head, and then they had something. I was like, yes. So I have all that I need for that. And so I have 2 design projects that I need to do. I forgot about one. Y'all, I felt so bad. She had checked in and I was like, honestly, I don't love it, and I walked away. And I never walked back. And so she gave grace, but I also gave her design for free. So I got that one done, but it's 2 more that I need to do. And knock out this funeral program once they get everything to me. But I think I got the basic layout that I want to run with. And we're going to go from there and call it a day. I do want to do a newborn session and a don't worry about it. Beat me up. And a headshot session either this week or next. I like the sound of that. And those will both be a free session. And then we'll be getting back in the flow, because then I got family reunion to do next week. So that's getting back in the swing of things. Plus it's going to be hot. That'd be the only thing about family reunion time. It is hot. So yeah, that's that one. So I am headed to do a why is it beating me up? I'm headed to do a headshot session. I want to know her vision, because I haven't had a good 45-minute headshot session in a minute. But we finna see what she got going. I do know she want to do 2 outfits, but I'm excited to see her why behind what she's doing. Okay. That'll be it. I'm going to be really intentional on this gifted headshot session that I want to do within these next 2 weeks. Okay, I hear you, Lord. Okay. I was coming to talk to y'all about something. Okay, so I've been catching up on my YouTube things. Videos. Like when I tell you my watch list had got right back up to like 64. Oh, foolishness. I'm down to 22 right now, and I'm happy. I knocked out some of my longer ones. Dadgummit. I would have ran through that yellow light if I was them, but whatever. So I caught up on Lecrae and his podcast. I caught up on Your Friend Trend's podcast. And there was somebody else that I caught up on. Oh, I watched the ones that my friends had sent me from Tim. So it wasn't me watching the full 3 hours, but it was watching the chunks that they told me so that we could then talk about it in a group chat. Pastor Stephen, which I absolutely love him and how he preaches and his words. I enjoy his book, Relationship Roadmap to Dating, I believe. That might not be the ending of that book, but it was Relationship Roadmap to something. He made the statement of not doing all of the things that you want to do so that you can have some first experiences with your husband. I understand the wording, oh please, I understand the wording behind it. And I'm big 36. There are experiences that I would love to enjoy with my husband first. I want to put but in there, but I'm going to put and I also cannot hold off on living my life because I want to experience these things with my husband. I think I've said on here before that I wanted my husband to be along for my photography journey. That has always been a hope and a prayer for me. And I had to grieve that idea that my husband would be there, because we're now into year 14 and you've missed a chunk. And so it's like, okay, grieve the idea that your husband was going to be along for this journey. So that's one thing off the list. I'm going way further than I wanted to with y'all, but here we are. We were having the conversation the other day of one of the guys that I was getting to know already had a grandkid. And so I'm not even getting to experience the motherhood journey with him. I'm not even getting to experience the grandparenthood-ship with him. And it's just like, there's limits at first. So at this point, all I can do is save you a location on my passport that we can go and do together. But at this big age, I'm now living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden. Okay, sorry. I'm now living my life for me, because for so long, I'm like, oh, let's hold off on this experience so that I can experience it with my husband. We grown now. The people that I'm talking to at this point have kids that are darn near in college, out of college, begs differ, have kids of their own. And so it's like, okay, we're in a different place in a space, and I can no longer hold out on wanting to experience things with them. Like, yes, I definitely do want to have first with my husband, but it's gonna have to be like, this gonna be our first time doing this together, and not necessarily like, this is my first time ever experiencing this. And it sucks, but it's what it is, because otherwise I'm just not living parts of my life because I'm waiting on my time. And I'm not trying to rush the Lord, because if you cooking up something amazing for me, cook on, Jesus, cook on, because I want my husband and I want to enjoy life together. We may not get to experience some of these first together, and I'm okay with that. But I also have to push against Pastor Stephen's mindset of just don't do everything. Like, at what point do you call it? I guess that's the better question. I'm just like, because I feel like I've waited too long on a few things, because I'm like, I would love to experience this with my husband. Yes, and can I go around these people? Just be patient, Brittany. It's the yes and in that moment. It's like, okay, so what are you going to do? How are you going to do it? All of these things matter in and through that. So yeah, that was what I had pulled from that, but I did enjoy their conversation. Plus I enjoy how Union Church does their singles ministry. It feels real intentional. And when I say I'm about to roll up to Baltimore and see what Baltimore has for Brittany, like, are you willing to move to Louisiana? That's what I need to know. I know Baltimore and Louisiana, totally different, but are you willing to move for love? Because they feel like they are real intentional about it. It's just like, okay, do what you do. So yeah, why do I feel like I left my phone? I did not. I need my mama to write me back. I'm trying not to bug her, but I do want her to get our Sam's order from the house, because who did not think about a good delivery time was me. I should have did a later delivery time, but I did 3 to 5, knowing I had a session and knowing that she could be stopping anywhere on her way home. Dang, there's a lot of traffic coming off the roundabout. I ain't seen this much. Everything all right the other way? I hope so. Keep them safe, Lord. Keep them safe.
There are times when we forget what we carry. I just needed to remind you that you got this, period. We see so many other people and so many other things, and we consume so much that sometimes we forget. And I just needed to remind you of what you carry. And please remember that nobody does it like you, period. Like, yes, you may be doing something in the same field, and it's you that makes what you do just that amazing. So don't forget that. I just want to encourage you on that. So my task was to do something that I loved as a kid, and I used to love to color. I found this Joyful Hearts colorful, nope, devotional coloring book at Sam's, and I was like, how fitting. And so the one that I'm going to do today while chatting is Joy Will Come Again. I figured it was a good one since we're starting out joyful July. So I'm like, why not have some fun? See, I used to be a marker junkie. Part of me wants to color like with crayons, but I didn't have a fresh pack. And I was like, this right here, that makes me happy. Like, makes me happy. Joy will come again. John 16:22. Now is your time of grief, but I will see you again, and you will rejoice, and no one will take away your joy. We cannot escape the seasons of grief that deep loss brings. Through every trial and transition, the Spirit is near to comfort and uphold us. Jesus is our healer, and He won't stop tending to our wounds, even as they continue to appear from the battles we face in life. If now is your time of grief, remember that joy comes in the morning. It will come. Sorrow won't defeat you or diminish you. It will not be this tense forever. Forgive me. It will not be this intense forever. Though it may be hard to believe, His mercies sow seeds that will grow new life in this space. You may not be able to see it clearly until you are on the other side, but you will see, you will rejoice, you will know Him more and have more compassion and empathy. Hold on in the middle of your dark night. Morning will come. Jesus, thank you for your comfort. I look to you in every season of this soul. In my grief, be my comfort. In my peace, may I be a comfort to others. And I trust joy will come again. And when I tell you that it will come again, baby, it will come again. Sometimes it is difficult to see that light at the end of the tunnel. And then you're like, one more day passes, and you see the moment where you're getting a little bit stronger. The peace that surpasses all understanding. It takes you to a new place. And in the middle of it all, you find a new light and a new hope to guide you through. I can't remember what sermon I was listening to. But sometimes you need to know that morning will come. But let me also say, sometimes that night feels like forever. It's like, at what point is this going to get any easier? And it's like, okay, Lord, I need you. Because this morning, I'm struggling in this place. And even I sit in a place of like when I get done editing and I need to start putting this funeral program together. Even in the place of that, like who knew? Who knew that this would be the place where I'm sitting in this season to be able to walk with somebody else and guide them. Just like one of the family members said today, she's like, "Bro, this is the first time I've ever had to do this." I said, "I get it. I get it." And here we are walking hand in hand with people, hand in hand. Cause I don't want them to have to do it by themselves. That looks way darker than that. We can't do this thing by ourselves, y'all. That we cannot. Sometimes peopling can be overwhelming. And yet, we need people. We need each other. Please don't take your people for granted because it can be so easy. So easy. To just get so used to people being there. To be so used to, oh, I can call them. They're going to show up. Remember, everybody's going through something. Everybody is going through something. And just because they are not going through it like you, that doesn't mean anything. We can put on face. We were talking about putting on a mask the other day. We make the smile that's on people's face look so good. And it's like, baby, they struggling. Struggling. I don't want my people to have to go through it by themselves. But then you also have to realize if they don't tell you what's going on in their life, ain't no way you can support. Ain't no way you can support if you don't know what's exactly going on. Not exactly. I don't mean it like that. Because we can have the moments. We can have those moments where we're like, oh, just pray for me. I'm going through. I can drop a general prayer. But I also mean, what am I trying to say exactly? It's that moment where you're in the hardest season of your life and you're like, oh no, I'm good. That's what I mean by you got to let somebody know. Because I can't push you. There comes a point where you get an attitude with me because I'm always asking, are you for real? I don't like that color. Deep green. I'm not a lover of you. And sometimes it is scary because you're like, are they about to go tell somebody else what I'm going through? All of those pressures, they matter. They matter. I don't really know what this is. I like this green. But there are moments that there's moments that we are afraid of how someone may judge us in a moment. And that's why like I constantly pray that people have safe people where they can be honest. about what's happening in life. Because to hold this stuff by yourself, that's tough within itself. Have I used grass screen? I don't feel like I have. It's tough to be in the middle of a situation. I don't know where I really want to put him, so I'm gonna wait. I don't know what color I want to make this other one. What color? Are we going pink? Let's go pink. I'm committing. This is fluorescent pink. Oh, Lord. Maybe the heart should be pink. Let's start out there. Oh, it ain't too bad. It looks like a highlighter pink. I think I am excited for just looking at the challenges for Joyful July. Even with today, I was tripping that I wasn't able to find me a kite locally. It was funny because Mom said that the weatherman said it was a little breezy today. And she left me a note that was like, have fun. And I told her, I was like, I didn't even find a kite. But it's those moments of just like the joy of the little things. Like my dad taught me how to do archery. And I'm like, can I go rent a bow from the archery place downtown, Bossier? And just go enjoy that moment. It's being intentional with it. That's what I'm excited for. That's why I say I challenge you to find the glimmers of in the everyday. Baby, who was all outside this line was me. Whoops. I do like that color though. I don't know what these extra shapes are. And so at this point, I'm about to make them whatever I want them to be. Because they're just little spots. I don't know what it's supposed to be. I think that's why, oh, I need to go get my other one. I think that's why the Lisa Frank book just overwhelmed me, because it was like a whole bunch of little bitty things. That's the one I enjoy doing on the iPad, where I can just tap and it feels. Baby. You feel like the sun setting fast? Did it leave me just that quickly? And it did. Oh, if I would have only read. It tells me which side is bold and which side is thin. Ooh, the whole thing's supposed to be connected. Well, I guess it's gonna be now. I think it would have been fun to go to the park and fly a kite. Or even just to go swing. It's just hot outside. I need to make sure I run that back in the spring. My line tracings are horrible today. So let me tell you what had happened. I was so excited for this shirt. And I was like, okay, cool. Everybody in the review said it runs small. I said, okay. Well, they got a 2X. I was like, I'm a wish and a prayer. I didn't look at the material of the shirt, y'all. Who breathe right now? It's me. It was the message in the shirt, though, because I was ready. I was ready to give you a high, beautiful, broken crayon still color. And they do. But Mama also said it looked like the crayons melted on my body. Oh my gosh, it was supposed to be a whole good moment of yes. It was so tight. Look at this foolishness. You can't even read it unless I... Oh my gosh, we're back. Okay. But it's supposed to be a whole moment because sometimes things break. The crayons chip. Sometimes we start melting. But seriously, I need you to know that in whatever state you are currently in, you still have value. That's what I need you to know. I need to get out the shirt. Oh my gosh. I can't even take myself serious at this moment. Mom's like, just bring me the shirt. And I will. You can wear it around the house. That's what you could do. But sometimes we need that reminder that broken crayons still color. Seriously. You have value even in this broken place and state. And sometimes that's hard to sit in. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Sometimes you gotta peel that paper back and go in on that corner, and it's gonna take some shaping. It's gonna take some extra drawing just to get it in a place where it's not usable, where it's in a place of getting into those spaces. Because we used to sharpen crayons on the back of the box because you wanted the precision. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes work. And even through all of that, baby, you got value. Please don't forget that. Please do not forget that. Broken crayons still color. Love you, bye. Yeah, I couldn't even close the vlog and I was like, this shirt is miserable. I really do want the shirt, and I found the design that I could purchase, but I haven't found the crayon like all over. That's the part that I loved about it. But yeah, can I get it in a regular cotton and not this polyester blend that sticks to you? Because that ain't it. But the message is important. I promise you there are moments in our lives where we are going through and things break. And yes, you're not the whole crayon that you were, but there is still value in the parts and the pieces that you have, and that will preach every single time. Every single time. There's a Japanese art technique where broken things are put back together, and there's the gold that they use to put it together, and it's like you have something new. But you've been through something, and you can't forget that part of the story. That you cannot forget. And so, in and through it all, please do not forget your value. You matter in all of this. And yes, things happen. Yes, things break. Yes, we go through some tough moments, but you can still color. So many times, we end up in broken places. But what are you going to get out of that place? Jesus. Okay. We weren't here for all of that. If you made it this far in the video, I haven't said that all month. If you made it this far in the video, is there a crayon emoji? If not, drop a paintbrush, one or the other, in the comment section. Y'all, I missed this part. Thank y'all. Thank you for being part of the fold. I appreciate it. And it's great to know that I have like-minded people that could be open, honest, and transparent in the moments and be like, hey, today was one of those days of being like, I enjoyed our inbox conversations. And I'm like, they don't know me like that. And yet to have the vulnerability and to be in it and be like, hey, can you pray for this? And be like, I got you. I got you. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.